Hey, hello everyone, welcome back. Out for another walk today. It's the first day since we've had the easements in the lockdown, so finished work a little bit early today, and today joined by Monty. He's on the lead at the minute because it is lambing season now, so Monty's very good around livestock, but you can never trust a dog totally. Something might get his interest or spook him, and I don't want Monty to be running around scaring any lambs or any pregnant ewes. The farmers have got plenty on their plates anyway without having to worry about dogs disturbing their animals. So yeah, for the minute he's on the lead until I'm confident that there's no sheep around, and then I'll let him off. It is fairly busy up here at the moment, which is to be expected, I suppose. First day since lockdown. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find a quiet spot in a minute and find our space. Today I parked my car at Houndtor, and my plan was to walk down the lower side of Haytor onto Houndtor, backtrack back towards the tramway, then up to Smallcombe Rocks, back to taking a couple of hut circles, and then down the slope into the valley, into the wooded area, back up the other side to Greater Rocks, then carry on up to Houndtor, which is the furthest point on the walk, loop around Houndtor, then start heading my way back on the return towards the car. I was possibly going to take in a couple of these other tours, Bonehill Rocks, Top Tour on the way, but it was getting a bit late at this stage, so I just bypassed them, carried on parallel to this road until I got to this parking point, and then cut up to Houndtor and then back down to the car. Total of 6 miles, but by the time I've done the filming and a bit of exploring, it was about 7.5. Certainly an impressive tour, isn't it, Haytor? One of the most prominent ones, certainly in this part of the moor. You can see it for miles around. Monty, in. Good boy. So according to the map, there's some hut circles just up over the brow of this tor, Smorcombe Rocks. So yeah, we'll go have a look at those, check them out. Well, here's the hut circles shown on the map. Common sight on Dartmoor. And then about 10 meters away from the last one, here's another one. So there was a couple of huts, buildings here. I think the entrance way is actually just over there, sort of a natural gap in the granite. That heavy panting, I can assure you, is the dog and not me. I'm not the fittest, but yeah, Monty's worked 3 or 4 times harder than I have so far on this walk, and he's breathing heavy at the minute. I've got a bottle of water that he can have, but maybe down here in the wooded section there's a stream or something, and we get him a drink from there. Okay, we've come down a fair way now. You're looking back up at Houndtor, whereas before we were, well, level with, I suppose, yeah, level with it. Now, yeah, we've dripped down into the valley. Got to go back up that, unfortunately, in a minute. Then I will be panting like the dog. It looks a long way up from down here. Might keep Monty on his lead and see if he can assist me up the hill. This is a nice peaceful spot down here. I'll stop and have a drink myself, actually, if we can find somewhere for Monty to have a drink. Which is this way? Go this way. Nice and cool in this bit of a canopy to walk under. Monty, come. Good boy. Okay, so we got a Clapper Bridge down here to cross the river. Oh yeah, lovely. Monty, in. Good boy. Just an amazing place. I've come from up here, walked down the river this way, and it's just a cascade of mini waterfalls all the way down. Absolutely lovely. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so the idea now is that you just squeeze the water out of this pouch, and this is the bit here that does the filtration. Reading the reviews on this, well, there's plenty of reviews and other people on YouTube that talk about this quite in depth, but yeah, this is absolutely fine for Dartmoor. Lots of people use it, but I know you can never be sure if there's something that's died upstream. But you know, the water's not stagnant here, it is flowing quite a good pace. So yeah, I'm going to say this is fine to drink. Right, this is my Trangia stove. You know, it's quite a heavy, chunky thing. I've been looking at upgrading possibly to the MSR Pocket Rocket 2, I think it's called, which is a tiny sort of little gas attachment that goes on top of a gas canister, and yeah, it's meant to be rapid boiling. Okay, that's that going. And sit there. There you go. Nice clean water. Now the only thing I forgot is a cup, so I'm gonna have to drink my coffee out of the saucepan. But yeah, leave it there to boil and see how long that. Okay, that's been about 5 minutes now and it's boiling away. So yeah, got a good boil there. So that is now gonna come off the heat. Now this is just a mixture of coffee and coffee mate. Just mixed it together in equal portions in this bag. I thought it was easier or cheaper at least than buying the 3-in-1 sachets. Well, coffee's made. It probably was quite a lot of effort just for a coffee. I could have bought a flask, but you know, I've got this Trangia and I never really use it, and yeah, I just wanted to have a little bit of a play with it really. You know, it's a nice spot here, so I'm not in any rush. Still got quite a bit of my walk left to do, but you know, if I don't go all the way, that's fine. I'm just going to enjoy the peace and quiet sat here by the river. Just left the river now where I was having my coffee. Come out in the woodland, got a bit of a steep climb now, but up there is where we came from earlier. There's Haytor in behind the tree there, and yeah, just coming towards the top of the first climb. So this is Greater Rocks, I think it's called, just at the top of the hill from the woodland. I think I spent slightly too long down by the stream having my coffee, messing around with my Trangia. It's 20 to 5 now, so yeah, I'm probably only about halfway around my walk, but you know, I was enjoying myself down by the river, and there's, you know, no rush. If I don't quite do the walk I had planned, that's fine. I can improvise and change the route. when I got my breath back, I'll be able to tell you that this is Houndtor. I think Monty's quite happy. He seems to have found himself half a cow's leg by the looks of it. Mont, what have you got? Don't think you can take that one home. I'm sure that's an absolutely stunning view, but you've got to be a braver person than me to do that. So that's Houndtor up ahead of us, and then that there is Houndtor. That's where the car is parked. That's Haytor in the middle there. So yeah, that's where I've got to go now. I reckon it'll be about another half hour or so. The trail leads up towards Houndtor, but I'm not going to go up it today, it's getting a bit late, but up towards Houndtor and then bears around towards Houndtor, and yeah, back to the car. That's looking out to the sea, Showden and Teignmouth, where we were last week. That's Haytor. Okay, really testing out the dynamic range now on this camera, shooting straight back into the sun and my face is in the shade. But yeah, just coming down off the top of Houndtor behind me. The car is just 100 meters in front of me, and I'm gonna sign off the walk here. This coming weekend is Easter weekend, and I'm hoping to get out on at least one walk. Yeah, if I don't see you before then, see you after Easter.